Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7, Episode 6, Adapt or Die. All right. Well, I'm watching this really late at night. I wasn't able to watch it when it came out. It's like 3 a.m. So I might be a little loopy, just saying. But I promise I won't fall asleep. I have some energy near me, some caffeine, so I'll try to stay awake. Last episode was in the 70s, 76, right? It ended with the launch of the Titan IV, Project Insight, and with the ship, the Zephyr, blowing it out of the sky, and Mac making a comment about now we've been exposed or whatever, which still had me scratching my head because, yeah, they saw that you made the shot. They know where you took the shot from, but you're still cloaked. If they couldn't find you when you were cloaked before, how come they're going to find you cloaked now? I don't understand. Just fly somewhere else and land, and they shouldn't be able to track you. I'm not quite sure what he meant by that, but we'll find out. And being in the 70s, of course, I still have that fear that Sousa's going to die. I still have that thing in the back of my head saying, it was a combination of Sousa saying that this is his last stop, that he doesn't want to go further forward in time because it's getting too far away from what he's comfortable with, what he knows. And so, I mean, his statement was that he wasn't going to go with them, but I think that's kind of a little bit of foreshadowing to maybe that he dies. I don't think he's going to make it out of the 70s, is my hunch. We'll see. Or if he does, he'll reappear as an old man, maybe in 20 years or something. I don't know. But I still don't think I think he's going to die. I do. I think it'd be a fitting end if he died in history. If he really died in history, now there's this big argument about time travel, right? Did he ever really die? Was it always the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. taking him out of time? Anyway, whatever, we'll see. So we got that going. We've got Malik still alive. We've got the Malik sons. One of them has kidnapped Daisy, and what else did they kidnap? Oh, Sousa. And is experimenting now, or trying to figure out a way to experiment to take Daisy's powers. What I don't like about this is that the teams are split up. Now, in every decade, they've also always gone off on little groups, right? We've always had little group here, little group there. But we've never had them, well, I was going to say we've never had them, like, captive, but we did. In the 50s, right? We had Gemma and Coulson locked up in the base, so I don't know why I'm feeling nervous about them being separate or frustrated, but I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, let's get started. This time I'm not watching. I'm watching it on Hulu, but not on the DVR because it dawned on me that I don't really need to watch it on the DVR. I recorded on the DVR so I can watch it without needing to wait for it to be made available. But I pay for the commercial free, so I'll watch it without the DVR, and hopefully I won't have to skip any commercials. Be quicker. Is this a new intro?
All life follows these patterns. Feet.
We finally touch base with Cam again.
Can you feel it?
Bones reference.
I feel
trying to
the
call him
weight
HQ.
of Malik's death. The weight of Malik's death.
Oh yeah, I said
Insight
Malik's still around.
being
He died, of
destroyed.
course. Deke shot him.
Is that the world you envisioned?
We have their location. Malik's
Yeah, but they've
son,
moved, right? How can you
Daisy
continue to follow
Johnson.
them?
They are divided. And Alfonso...
Oh, a lot more hunters. And it is a different logo. The sci-fi logo. Actually, that logo was pretty close to the real Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. logo.
All signals are
Oh, they're not
quiet,
cloaked anymore.
even with the
for some
Quinjet
reason.
docking.
Keeps Gage cloaking.
There we go. Tim's the only one with brains.
Glad to see you.
Pressure.
Are you good under pressure, Yo-Yo? Because you're not working exactly right now.
Picnic at the lake.
Welcome to the lighthouse. We have enacted lockdown protocol.
Okay, hang on. No nitpick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When you're like me and you're a fan of and you follow, and it's one of your hobbies to follow military hardware and military technology. Those missiles were locked on, radar locked on, it looked like. Some sort of sensor, radar sensor or something. They weren't heat seekers. So why are flares working? So is it the drugs? I'm guessing it's the drugs that are sort of dampening her, or did they do something else? Because he seems really confident that she can't hurt
This
him.
base just shut down a...
Like you. She's a chronicom.
Oh, really cool. I didn't want to say anything, but I kind of got the sense as they mentioned they steal our faces to blend in, and then all of a sudden this woman walks in. I'm like, is she a chronicom? And then she started not being quite as stiff as I would expect to, as a dead giveaway that it was a chronicom. But then May's like, she doesn't have any feelings. Yep.
What is that? What was that?
Time drive?
Just
Is it
guessing. How's
damaged?
it gonna kill us?
When the drive jumps,
Should I know how to fix this?
Please let
Why
us know
can't I
what's going on
remember
with
how
Gemma
to
here.
fix it?
Oh, Mac.
It's okay.
Be careful.
It's okay.
It's your parents. Don't let them know who you are.
We'll remove your face ASAP, sir.
don't get wise, Agent King.
I'm telling you, she is.
I love that joke.
She had the same void of emotions that I get from
You
you.
don't feel, but you won't even tell me what you think.
You want to know what I think?
Yeah.
I think it's good that they're having this out.
Never die. You always come back.
They could steal personalities. What if they're doing that?
Oh,
What if
they're
have a
stealing
method of taking
personality.
our memories, our identities, and uploading them into...
Never give your back to a door.
Nice. I love how May just took her out right away. Will he believe them now? He won't believe you.
I'm sorry you had to learn about it this way, General. I'm gonna see where they're coming from.
Oh, good call.
Okay.
Oh, my. Is this where Sousa's going to die? Because I still have this feeling he's going to die. Is it going to be somehow saving Daisy? Because he's feeling kind of protective and responsible to some degree as well. I mean, responsible because he was supposed to be on the lookout and watching when the guy snuck up and iced him. Maybe a little protective because she is in a very weakened state. And just his personality. I don't know. But is this where he's going to die? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll make it all the way through. I don't know. I just get this feeling. Why is she talking about her mother? That's her mother's name, right?
Hey, you wanted to hear my story, right?
What did she grab? She grabbed something. Oh, ow. She did grab something while she could. Is that just a piece of glass? What is that? Okay, what is going on with Gemma? Deke, don't be stupid. He's not putting that in her. That must be what Deke is thinking. So they place the ship under the lighthouse.
Bad time. Where am I?
If you don't know where you were, why did you stick your hands in the thing?
Advantage of a digital mind. I see no reason not to.
Then this should be...
Well, she's just a computer.
Enoch, the two of you. No. I want answers. Real
Yeah,
ones.
please. I want answers too.
He was fixing my memories to place the capacitors.
Thank you, S.H.I.E.L.D., for answering that. So she had to forget where Fitz was. All she knows is that he's where he can observe them, which we know is probably their ship, but she doesn't know where that is. To make her not remember, she had Enoch, or somebody devised it. She could have devised it. Yeah, I think she said she devised it, probably with Enoch's help. This thing to suppress her memories, but unfortunately it suppresses a lot of memories, and some of them she needs. Like, that explains why she didn't remember the nicknames that Deke had, and also it's seemingly that he was even her grandson. And also how to repair certain systems on the ship and some other things. So it needs constant tweaking to suppress the memory that she wants it to suppress while it isn't taking away other memories or suppressing other memories. She needs to bring those back. So thank you. Now we understand what the glowy thing is. We understand. The only thing we don't understand is how long it took her to do this and how many years have gone by since they last saw her at the end of last season. Maybe we'll get that answer too. Maybe when they reunite with Fitz, which I'm sure will happen probably for the final episode or episodes. They got to bring him back, right? Come on, just for that. They can't end this show without him bringing him back. So.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh, come on. Here we go.
Wow, talk about a heroic effort here because he's got that problem with his leg anyway. might be her. Or, oh no, he's got some of her abilities.
Are cracking.
Oh, he's got some of her powers, but he's got the same problems she did when she had her powers, and why she needed the training and the gauntlets and all that stuff. Oh boy. Well, hopefully he kills himself.
Where's Daisy?
They act irrationally to prevent themselves or others from experiencing death.
I disagree with that premise. What did she say exactly?
Of it, and therefore
That humans fear death,
They
which,
act
yeah, in general we do. They act irrationally to prevent themselves or others from experiencing death. How so? I don't know. I know of irrational acts that cause others to have death. I mean, murders, some wars, and things like that, and war in general. But irrational acts to keep themselves and others from experiencing death. What irrational acts? The only thing I can think of are rational acts, like a mother defending her children. That's a rational act. That's not irrational. Studies and research into medical technology and medicine. That's not irrational. That's rational. What does she mean? I want you guys in the comments to tell me, because I seriously don't know. It's not like I'm just trying to be stubborn or I'm trying to be obnoxious or something. I honestly don't know what she means by that we have, go to irrational lengths
Time.
to
Humans have a limited amount of it, and
to
therefore
prevent
fear
themselves
death.
and others,
They act
ourselves and others from
irrationally
dying.
to prevent
They
themselves
act irrationally
or
to prevent
others
themselves or others from
experiencing
experiencing death.
Chronicles
What does she
cannot
mean?
Die. Time has no consequence.
Heart and pain and blood and sweat and tears. All the good human stuff. And we will never give up.
You said I was
Good
wrong
stuff,
about
Coulson is
three
saying over
things. What's the
his
third?
fellow agents.
Me. Dying? It's kind of my superpower.
Love that. Dying is kind of my superpower. Oh boy, they're all waking up. Time to destroy them? You got your explosives still, right?
Hey, if you're out there, I just hope you're right about this next part.
Oh no. I hope that next part is that he doesn't have to die, because it almost looks like Coulson is again going to sacrifice himself. Which, like he said, is his superpower. I get it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, General.
Did she get any feelings from him? They lingered on that handshake for a little bit there.
This would make one hell of a report. Where's Coulson?
Not coming.
He's gone.
He was already dead.
He'll come back. Always does.
He always does. Okay. That's what he meant by I hope you're right. And I like how May kind of hesitated there. So she is getting her feelings back, like he said. And she did feel something for Coulson's personality. I mean, even though it was an LMD, it was still Coulson. She finally started feeling something.
Just hear me out. ATVs.
I don't know if anyone said this yet, but
Mac trying to get his younger self an ATV.
thank you for saving us.
Uh-oh.
You're welcome.
Did she just sense he's an LMD? Or not LMD, a Chronicom? I have this fear that he's a Chronicom. Which unfortunately means his father's dead.
We'll be there soon.
Let's show May that.
Were they both replaced?
You're all good.
I would think they'd have to replace both of them, because she would probably figure it out that there was something wrong with them.
Scratch, right?
Yep, both of them. Now would be a really good time for Yo-Yo to get her power back. Without speaking, they know that the plan is coordinated to dump them out the back. Okay. Man, that stuff had to have been really hard. He knew they weren't his parents, but man, they looked like his parents. They had personality like his parents. They sounded like his parents. Man. So they have a minute left. They're just waiting on Sousa and Daisy, right? Hope they make it. No, Sousa and Mesa made it. Sousa and Mesa? Sousa and Mesa made it. Sousa and Mesa. Sousa and Daisy made it. Told you it's 3 a.m. 4 a.m. now.
I'm where I need to be.
All right. I was wrong. He didn't die in this episode. And he stayed with him. He's not... Okay. Anybody who's going to say, they're shipping Sousa and Daisy. I don't think they're shipping them in a romantic way. Yes, shipping can be any kind of relationship, including friendship or paternal or sibling. All of those are ships, right? So in that sense, sure, they're shipping them, but it's not, I don't think, a romantic shipping. Could be wrong. But I think, we have a ship between Daisy and Coulson, which is more of a paternal father-daughter sort of thing. We have I think they're actually, honestly, since Deke has become more mature, I think that the romantic ship they're still building is between Deke and Daisy. I still think that's going to happen. I think that they've kind of had Deke earn it. And then now Daisy is kind of coming around to the fact that he is becoming more than just a silly goofball like he was. And that he's a little more mature. I think it's a friendship or a camaraderie sort of ship that is building between Sousa and Daisy. I think the fact that he relayed that story of his war buddy who saved him, and then he did the same thing to her, emphasizes that, to my mind, that relationship they're building is much more of a comrades in arms sort of thing, soldiers in the battlefield, since they're both in the same fight, together. I think that's what it is. I think that it's a friendship that is bonding them together, not any sort of romantic thing. So, anybody who's upset by them being shipped romantically, I don't think you need to worry about that. But time will tell. We'll find out. All right, what year? Oh, predictions. If it's 20-ish years, 76, 86, 96, 2001. Are they going to do the 2001 thing? Maybe. Or 2000. 1999. The end of 1999. They're going to have the whole Y2K thing happen, right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe around 99. So it's either 99 or 2001, I'm going to guess. Poor Deke. Poor Mac. Poor Deke, too, but he's go for a ride.
Mac!
Just need some air.
He doesn't even know where they are. He doesn't even know what time they're in. But he needs some air. He didn't go far. Or he came back. What? What are these two? We don't even know what time they're in. And they're about to be stranded here?
Mac! Z1's in trouble!
He doesn't care. Or he did it himself. No, he can't make it jump. Oh boy. Oh boy. If the jump pattern is the same, late 90s, early 2000s, and then if they're jumping again, is it going to be another short jump? I hope, for these guys, for their sake. If it's another long jump, oh boy. But this is, they can do anything, right? This is the final season. And we're down to the final few episodes, so they could do anything. They could make these guys live through 20 years on their own, or whatever. But what time did they go to? Yeah, that's got to be something major for Mac. Come on. You just saw. He's just like, normally he would, if he was told that Zephyr's in trouble, got to go, he's like on top of it. He's like, let's go. Mac's just a go-getter and a leader. But man, he is shattered, because it means in that timeline, he and his brother grew up as orphans in that timeline. Wow. And it apparently doesn't affect him, because that's not the way the time travel rules work in this universe. So an alternative timeline was formed, but wow, they're isolated from it. But he had to do it too. You know, I mean, they were already dead. He didn't kill his parents, but he had to basically kill things that resembled his parents. But more importantly, I think it's it's the ramifications of what happens because his parents are dead that is bothering him so much. I don't know if it should bother him that much, considering what their situation is and who he is as a person. But, you know, creative license. And, yeah, it made sense that Deke would go check on him when he knew that he was nearby. So, I buy that. But Deke and Mac as a duo stuck in time, that's interesting. I wouldn't have paired them together. I'm glad Sousa did not die. I'm glad he stayed. And decided that this is where he needed to be because, you know, basically, like I said, comrades. They're on the same side. They're fighting a good fight. He's not going to abandon his squad mates. He's not going to abandon his team. So that fits with Sousa too. So I'm glad to see that happen. He lost his crutch though. They'll have to make him another one. Or his cane, I guess. Yeah, I guess he was using a cane more recently. Daisy messed up, but healing. Cool. Coulson now, what did Mabe, Mabe said you always come back. You die, but you always come back. And he said, I hope you're right. I don't think the LMD is coming back anytime soon. So does she just mean they're going to create another LMD? Or they're, wait. Oh, mind blown. Mind blown. Is the next time we see Coulson, we see a young Coulson. Captain Marvel time Coulson, 90s Coulson. Or maybe a 2000s Coulson. Maybe we see a living Coulson before he died in the Avengers movie. And that will work too. Because then Clark Gregg still gets to play Coulson. It's a Coulson that doesn't know who they are. Well, he'll know who Melinda May is, depending upon when they meet him. Oh, wow. Is that what they're going to do? That would be awesome. We get to see the real Coulson before he died the first time again. That would be freaking awesome. Someday, I'll remember not to hit random keys on my keyboard. That would be cool. You guys want that too? I want that. I really want that now that I thought of it. I'm sure other people thought of it. I'm not taking credit for that. It just occurred to me. That'd be really, really cool. And then apart from that, whole Simmons with her memory thing. Did she call it Diana? Is that what she called it? Trying to keep the secret. The Fitz will be back. He's got to be. Come on. They have to get the star back for at least one episode, right? He had to have come back for at least a little bit. Maybe they filmed it at the end of last season before he left or something, but they have to have him for something because they can't just end the series without bringing him back. The two of them are like the heart and soul of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, all right. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about the things that I talked about. Like, what's her name? Can't remember her name. The Chronocom computer, whatever she is, the seer. What did she mean by human? You know, why did she say humans will do irrational things to prevent people from facing death? Because I don't see it that way. I see only rational things to prevent people from facing death. We do a lot of irrational things that cause other people's death. But when we try to prevent death, we tend to do rational things, don't we? Let me know what you think she meant by that, and let me know what you think of my crazy theory. What do you think of the relationship between Sousa and Daisy? Do you think it's like I said, that it's more of a friendship, bonding, soldiers in the battlefield sort of friendship that's building between them, not a romantic one? And more importantly, I guess, what about that crazy theory that the next time we see Coulson, he's going to be the Coulson, the original Coulson, the real Coulson? That'd be cool. And what year do you think they were stranded in, and what year do you think they're going to next episode? A lot of questions. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.